Well, good day there again, lads. Here we are, as promised here. We're going to keep up this consistently here because you all deserve it. No, seriously, you all do here. We're going to do the review here. Week number 2 here. All the divisions. We're going to look over there, give advice, comments, and observations, of course, here. So, BBPN Season 10, week review number 2. Let's get it on in here. Alright, let's have some bit of fun. So here we are, week 2, looking at what's going on here in the Hammer Time division there. Like we said, one hell of a properly named division because, God, the violent level has been astounding here. So let's take a look what has transpired and gone on week number 2. Now remember, first week, everyone's still, shaking the rust off. It happens. Now we get to see where the development's happening. Are we seeing an evolution behind some of these firms here? Alright, it start off here with Cemetery, Gates here, Radoga. He's doing the business alright, and let's take a look here how his team has indeed developed here. It's your typical shambling undead. Many have called it properly a scooting undead because this is, let's face it there, people like Good Time, Good Rhyme, Good Heim. He pretty much invented this, and it's basically following the footsteps there. There's nothing wrong with that. Look, if someone comes up with a great idea, that's what the BBPN's all about there. Sharing great ideas and making them work here. And he's making this work absolutely thundering here. Taking a look there, he's earned his first skill there, Guard. It's a good choice in there. He's starting to see where his thinking is right now. And as for the Ghoul friends, well, he's got his first Blodger, Right Ripper. 2 rerolls, of course. That's doing fine for this firm right now. 2 fan factor. That will get higher the way he's going there. And then you can see already coach assistants, cheerleader there. He's doing bloody fine there. There's absolutely nothing wrong going on with his firm. So far you can see, alright, they're developing pretty well. Let's take a look at our next firm there, the Gozards. Now remember, they had the fun week 1 of running into the Avelings and having not quite the game they planned on, lads. They wish to complain to Delta Airlines about that one because something landed on their street they didn't expect, like a jet engine. Let's see how he's done in week 2 here. And you can see he's already gotten the beauty mark. Yeah, he's got it. Block all the crooks there. Now, 1 in 9, he doesn't fare anywhere near as much with this piece here. So expect attack. And did I mention attack there? He's got a Saurus out. He's taking a bit of a buffle. Alright, but, it's only a fractured leg there, so he'll be back soon enough there, feeling right as rain. The rest of the Saurus is there. He's got one of the skinks there with a sidestep. It's a gradual development. It's not as explosive, and you can already see here, well, what were the rest of the skinks doing here? It looks like he had a rather bit of a bizarre week here. 2 rerolls. He's got the Apothecary. God, he's going to need that later on as this division carries on there. Only the 1 fan factor. It's development. We'll see how he does week 3. Meanwhile, T squared. Alright, what is Straight from the Underworld doing here? I love Underworld. I absolutely do. And the secret is not just the sauce, it's also the goblins. So look what his roster is developing in, and this is where... Yeah, you can see it. You can just take a glance at it, and it's already starting to develop right here. It's all coming together. Yeah, exactly as the meme says here. Now, as you can see here, slowly building up skills where you expect to slowly build skills, but now here the fun begins here. Skaven Lineman, already for a first mutation. Yeah, he's given a mutation. 2 heads! So he's extra dodgy. Because you start understanding there's a theme behind how he's going to run this firm. Can it work? That's what I'm looking for to find out here. He's got Rassel on the other line right there, so he's got job. Like we said, the throwers and blitzers, they're doing the business. Apparently not much business, but they're doing business here, because it's all for these lads here. You can see he's got 1 Gobbo. Well, he's taking that one on the noggin there, and yeah, he's now playing for West Ham United. You can tell he's taking an armor bust. Alright, well, don't worry, he's not retired yet there. He'll be back fouling better than ever, but since he's got no skill points... It wouldn't surprise me if T-Squared fires the chap. It's nothing urgent right now. So he gets to take a look and make a decision next week. So, nothing urgent there. This is where the magic happens here. This is the magic right there. Take a look what he's got here. He's got horns on one, so there's the cage diver. Perfect cage diver. If he ever gets a strength increase, let alone an age increase, he's dynamite. But that's his plan. If he ever gets wrestle, that would be the likely other skill he'd buy. Or even, here's a funny one, strip ball. That one he did a great job with. And then, of course, the rest of it, no surprise, but it's all brilliant. It's absolutely tapping into what an Underworld coach needs to do here. 2 heads. Well, there he goes, breaking through your line, and no one's stopping him. And this is the magic right here. This is the secret. Now, remember, I've told you chaps there before, way back there when the NAF had the mages and there was still a thing there before this little, kind of anti-capitalism thing started happening here. Hacha! Well, this was the secret to the Underworld firm winning its first major. It's that skill right there. Big fucking hands. Because the fact that ignores all modifier for the enemy tackle zones or pouring rain weather when he attempts to pick up the ball. Think about it, sharps. Think about it. Doesn't matter how many tackle zones are on the fucking Calico, it's a 3. Really think that one through there. That is the secret. And the secret is more cowbell. Alright, so great firm. I have high expectations of you, lad. I got very high expectations to the tippity top of the mountain, and you're not even halfway there yet, but I do expect that. Yeah, you know that one. Alright, meanwhile, we couldn't think of a name. Well, you're in the same boat as the Lord Panda, and we'll get to him later. Alright, let's review here what week 2 did to you there. Well, nothing's dead. That's a bright side. No, seriously, that's a bright side right now. Nothing's dead, and you're in one hell of a division right now, lad. Mind blow on the lineman. Okay. It's an odd choice, lad. I would swear that is an odd choice. But you know what? It's your firm. And no one's dead, so something's right. And yeah, block on a blitzer. And you, like, remember, this is the only blitzer he's got. That's what it starts with. Remember, he built the firm like a Black Orc firm of BB 2020. So he's going fully with that palindrome. It's not lob. And again, he's got all the cheerleaders, all the cheers. He's got great fan factor. But one reroll. You need more. B, you need to, I hate to say it, you may eventually need to start getting some blitzers out because look at your production here. I don't know what the real answer is there, lad. Maybe you'll make this work here, but so far it's not started. But maybe that's the thing there. Maybe he needs another game to get it moving there, and that's fine. Again, that's what the BBPN's all about here. Alright, Havlings, dummy thick, you're all waiting for these. Well, it didn't go so well week number 2, now did it? Alright, let's take a look at these superstars there. One of the trees, he's got multi-block. This fits his entire narrative of what he's going to do with these Havlings. No fox given whatsoever. Behold, is found a fox bereft of them, they shalt be. And this sums up this team in a nutshell. Busted ass, strength decrease, and he's keeping him for fouling. Why? Because he's got an MVP, sir. Okay. Watch him. He ever gets another skill point, he rolls doubles and gets dauntless. Just you wait. Don't you wish that was a BB 2016? Shing! That'd be basically what you do, the lad. And the rest of the firm, it's all over the place. It really is. 2 rerolls, of course. Apothecary, 7 fan factor. Does have some change. It's the 740 TV, and always remember, he does indeed have the Knuffles altar. So, we'll be coming back to him in week 3 to see if the situation improves. Alright, lad. It's chops. And yeah, you got to say the words there. Slapping that easy button like it's M&M's there. Now, he's got nothing enhanced there, but let's take a look at the firm to see how it's developing here. Because rumour has, they did better. Wasn't perfect, but they did better here. Now, you can see here, now he's finally got started on the Bull Centaurs. He's finally got something on him. He's got a casualty. Well done, bravo. Now you just got to do a couple of dozen more of these because, again, that is extremely underdeveloped here. You're now 2 weeks in, neither have a skill. And I get it. It's not easy some days. It should be, but it's not. Meanwhile, the rest of the Trough crew here, well, there's the one that's got his ass busted with a niggler, and he's keeping him, so he's got no reason to replace him yet. But he does have the money for it, so he's probably thinking about it, but it's not an urgent decision again. Again, you'll have to see who his matchup is. He's got the one guard, fine, and there's the Hobbs, who... They're not doing anything, lad. They're really not. Now, it's fine, you've got 3 of them, but they're not doing anything. By now, at least one of them should have done something. They haven't. Not yet, anyway, there. But you know what? It's a work in progress. Alright, fair enough. 2 rerolls, Apothecary, 2 Fan Factor. We'll definitely see how your week 3 develops. Alright, now the other lad here. We really need to take and have a good, solid work about here. Dwarves. Yeah, it's everyone's diggy old team there. No actual major thing there in the club. Don't expect it there. Let's take a look there. 3 rerolls. He's got 1 Fan Factor. Well, they did something right this week. It's pretty evident there. They've got another one bashed up again. That seems to be traditional of them. Don't worry, it's only a broken jaw. They can sew that back on and he's fine there. As long as he can drink through a straw, he's good. Alright, now he's got 2 level ups he hasn't rolled yet there. He's got the runner. That's going to be an interesting roll. No, seriously, that's going to just decide a lot of things of which direction this superstar takes with this team here. This coach is waiting on the rolls. He's waiting, and then he'll make a decision there. As for the Longbeard, nothing urgent, but I'm really curious if this coach is going to break from pattern. Again, it's going to come down to what the reroll is here, or at least what the skill roll is. Plenty in the kitty there. He's fine. He just needs his firm to come up here. And of course, the last one to review there, yeah, it is, of course, your Rotters squad. And this is a team we're all keeping an eye on, the Sovereign. And let's tell and talk why. The bloody cat, lads, look at that. 14 fucking skill points in 2 fucking games. 14. And it's a strength increase, the first one. If it gets a double in the second one, that's it. Now, here's a fun joke. And I have to seriously ask this here. What happens if he gets the skill up and it's another strength increase? Time will tell. I would love to see his decision tree on that one. Oh, that would be beautiful. Alright, now let's take a look at the rest of the firm here. Let's give a good study here. Nurgle Warriors. Considering how Nurgle runs, this is fine. You can see he's actually got on the touchdown with one. So this is fine. Alright. That must have been an opportunity touchdown. It must have really been there. Pestigore, he's got his first skill up. Block is an odd choice, lad. I hate to say it. Block is an odd choice, especially for the first skill up on your Pestigore. Alright? But it's your firm, it's your choice. But I do admit, first skill up for your first Pestigore, it's a weird choice. And let's take a look here at the Rotters. Nothing to write home in. And of course, one's got his ass busted. He's got a movement. He's got a bit of a limp. 2 rerolls, 2 fan factors. Again, the cart is fucking amazing. Alright, let's go and review here what the leaderboard looks like after week number 2. Right, so as you see here, T squared. And you wonder why I was keeping an eye on you there. 0 surprise. Number 1 with a foul and a bullet and a jape of jet skis there. No surprise. 2 solid wins there, both by Underworld there. Undead, scouting Undead in his hands. They're doing great. 2 solid wins there. Sovereign, as you remember there, last week they tied the Dwarves and then they went and got themselves another win this week here. So yeah, 1 win, 1 draw. They're in a fabulous place. Fabulous, they're doing great here. Chaos Dwarves, as you can see, remember last week they didn't get off to a good start. They're doing better now, 1 win, 1 loss. So in the middle, they'll come back. They promise. Gozards, well, you know, it's a bit disappointing there, lad. I'm sorry, it's disappointing. But then again, it's not disappointing to me, it's probably disappointing to you. Your firm's just not delivering yet there. You have the Havling match, they get a draw. Well, SPP'd, but you get only a draw, but now you've got a loss to show for it. Alright, well, you're going to have to go talk to your firm and find out what's wrong and how many hookers is it going to take to fix this. Alright, fair. Look, my sister will give you a discount, alright? Because I love you that much, alright? I've seen your generosity to the channel. My sister will give you a discount. Alright, so Dwarves, oh, well, I got nothing, lad. You've got a draw and a loss to start off with. Yes, you can come back from this because you haven't played the Havling firm yet, but that's a hell of a bad start, lad. Alright, you'll come back. I've got faith in you as a coach. It's your firm I've got problems with, alright? Have a wee talk with them. And the wee talk had better count fongings. Lots and lots of fongings, alright? Just saying. Havlings. You're going to have a bad week. Fortunately, it was this one. It was early. You can recover, no problem. So, I've got nothing to criticize on that one there. Because the surprising part is, you're not in the bottom, are you? I feel for you, lad. You literally have one of the toughest and hardest divisions to play in. 2 losses. I've got 0 surprise right now. It is honestly one of the toughest, meanest divisions we've got this season here. The fact you haven't had anyone bloody killed and you're going with that style of team, well, we'll see what happens the next week. Taking a look here at the schedule, as you can see, it was a weird week here, including some crazy scores. Absolutely crazy scores there. But week 3, those are some pretty bizarre matchups. It's going to be interesting to see how this all turns up. Alright, that is it for the Hammer division there. We're going to go over to the other division, see what other crap's going on there. Oh wait, that means Panda. Oh god. Alright lads, time for Angry Panda division there. All rise for your Lord and Emperor. At least that's what he keeps telling me all the time anyway. Well, he pays part of the rent, doesn't he there? Cheers. I've got nothing right now, sorry, because you haven't paid anything right now in the last day, 2? Thirsty Panda here, trust me. Okay, so, let's quickly go and review the teams here. Week 2, how are they all looking here, Bob? Hello, Bob. Alright, here we go. Warp Cheese Getters. It's another Underworld firm here. And it's the legend himself, Cadet Tank. And yep, you can see he's got a Knuffles Alter going full steam. And it's already doing him wonders so far. Let's take a look at the firm. Troll hasn't done anything. Zero surprise there. It's no guarantee it's ever going to do anything, is it? Oh, God. Yep, he's got a Blitzer with an AG increase. So already the magic's starting on this firm. And you can see the thrower. Well, he's got the block, so he's doing good there. And oh dear, well, he's already got his fist. It'll bang up there, but that's alright. It's just a fractured knee. They'll just pop that right back in. Otherwise, the rest of the firm, 0 spectacular. And it just works. At least in his hands there. You're noticing what's missing on this firm. It's almost all gobs. No, I'm serious. You take a look how this firm of his is designed here. A ton of gobs, 1 thrower, 2 blitzes, the troll. 2 fan factor, only the 1 reroll, but remember he's got the Knuffles Alter. It's working for him. You explain to me why. Is he that talented of a coach? You can all argue in the comments on that one there. Alright, yeah, there we go. Woo! Oh god, the ladies. The Sisters of the Leaf there. Boy, Wolf Owl. Let's take a look at what he's doing with these ladies. Oh, he's slapping himself silly right now. Let's take a quick little review here. Well, this development on the Blitzer crew and... oh dear, what happened here? Oh, this is not looking good here. There seems to be a couple of blanks in your firm here, lad. There's a couple of big blanks suddenly. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that replay then, apparently. Well, oh boy, I'm really going to have to watch that replay. What happened to you week 2? What the fuck happened to you? You used to have one hell of a firm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is not what I reviewed last week. Oh boy, oh boy. 3 reroll, an apothecary that clearly doesn't work. Oh god, what really did happen to you last week here? Well, there's nothing saying there. What's your history? Really? 1-0. And yet that's the look of you there. So you won, but you paid dearly for it apparently. Oh, that's going to be a great game to take a look at. Alright, the Sand Destroyers. Oh, no, they had a hell of a day, didn't they? Let's take a look what this Khemri team is doing here. Well, your miracle has happened there, sir. You have an AG increase. Congratulations, there's your balls handler there, straight from the brothel. You're welcome, yeah. Now, the next skill he's going to be buying is clearly Sure Hands, because he's your ball handler. Movement 5. AV 7. Otherwise, he's totally useless. But no, that's his job. But meanwhile, accurate. Accurate on the thrower. So this is your plan here. He somehow picks up the ball, throws it to him, right? That is your plan. Seems to be working. Alright, fine. If that's the plan, if you stick to it, maybe it actually works here. No development so far on the Tomb Guardians whatsoever there. Well, he's 2 days in there. 3 rerolls, 2 fan factor. Oh, it's going to be an interesting season for him again. Alright, let's take a look what Ice Blade's got there. Oh, here they are. Yep, Necro Firm. Oh, I always love this firm here. Let's take a look at the team here and see how they've actually developed here. Well, he's got the mighty blow on his face, if he mutt. See how well that works. Might in this division, might not. Maybe he's got an idea. I hope so. That's what they're paying him to be the coach for. So yeah, he's got an idea. Tackle on a white this early. And you just play the Amazons, right? Yeah, it's interesting timing there. Well, you got 14, so I think you're the reason the Amazons are missing players. It's probably true. Like I said, I'll take a look. 3 rerolls, fan factor there. He's got the Necromancer. Anything to say here about the curve? No, Davy Jones' locker is just a locker room right now. All right, now the other lad we've all been tuning in to find out what's going and where's the rest of them. Oh dear. All right, big trouble, little knobs here. Fidel, the most handsome man in the BBPN, has indeed returned. At least the most handsome man without a cape, that is. And already the problems are continuing. He's only got the 4 ogres. Only 4, really. 2 rerolls. He's got an apothecary. Yay. Well, he's got 1 job. And as for Team Knob, it's a rough start, isn't it there? You've clearly not read Yorick's book there. Study it, read it, embrace it, love it. Alright, that's the only explanation I got for you there. Alright, now the man with a fucking mission this season here. The Dallas Dead Boys at the hands of this brilliant coach here. Let's see how they're developing here. Well, he's got block on the first werewolf. Alright, good choice, solid choice there, nothing fancy. And the rest of the firm, they're just developing. And that's fine, because you can see what's happening here. The skill points are spreading out among the firm. He's got a good amount of money here. He's got decent team value. He's got 11 players, 2 rerolls, 2 fan factor. He's doing fine. It's not developing as fast as he wants, mind you, there. But, you know, that takes getting in the back of a Volkswagen, doesn't it? Meanwhile here, oh, Daffo. Like I said, I've been waiting all this bloody last season to see what magic you can do with these Dark Elves. I'm still waiting for the magic here, and I've seen hints of it. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I fully expect here by the time you get your stride, and it shows like you're starting to hit the stride here, because take a look here. He's got 2 blitzes now with the blodge. He's got 70k saved up. He's got an apothecary, 2 rerolls, 1 fan factor. It's a work in progress. As soon as he gets a calendar girl, he's off to the races. All right? Fair. And that's when the magic will really stop. But he's got to win another game here. So he's going to take at least to week 3. And then I expect you to hit the stride. Okay? That's my expectation. Don't let me down on that one there. And finally there, good boys, it's Skaven. Some days Skaven works great, and some days, I'm sad to say, lad, not so great. And it's no fault of the coach, just some days, it's self-explanatory, they're Skaven, alright? Skaven break. They really do, and when they break hard. They really break hard, and you can already see that is exactly what is started happening with this firm. Take a look at it. Got to run over the movement bust. Ouch! God, you're almost tempted to fire the fucker. But the problem is you need all your gutter runners right now. This one, he hasn't leveled up. This one, he's got to level up waiting. Alright, hopefully you get some magic out of that die roll. I'm hoping for you there. I'll put a brazier near Nuffle there and pray to Panda. Well, it's his division. I've got to play for him there, you know. All hail the great Panda there. Other one. What happened here? What happened to this poor lad? The Storm Vermin's broken. Well, at least it's a fractured leg, but you need him back. You really do. The other one, they're doing the job now. You've got the odd thing going on, but 3 rerolls, apothecary. It's a hard answer for this one here. Like I said, some days Skaven work brilliantly. Risk is the business. But if Nuffle's not there, Nuffle's not there. And that's the problem with Skaven. It's all in or all out. And you got to pick one. And some days, Nuffle's a cunt. Everyone who's watched my broadcast knows that's 100% true. And if that's exactly the case it is, I'll defend you for it there. Because some days it just doesn't work. Speaking of just doesn't work, this doesn't work for me here. Why is the other Underworld firm on top of the division? How does this happen, lads? How have you allowed that to happen? This is my 2nd division reviewed here, and it's another Underworld division on top. God, he's taking lessons from my sister. I swear, he likes being on top, doesn't he? Apparently. Goat boy, there you go. Yeah, you're marching on your way. I do expect this is the redemption season. This is it for you, lad. This is the one. I feel it in the lower cockles. Alright, the mighty Cordis and his Camry. Now you see. He's figuring it out there. He's got to win. He's got to draw. And for Camry, that's bloody fine. In fact, that's bloody spectacular. You take that right now there. Necromantic. Alright, a win and loss. You win some, you lose some. Fair dinkum. You're right in the middle. You're fine right now. Same thing with the Amazon Sister of the Leaf there. You win some, you lose some. You're right in the middle. One win, one loss. You're nowhere near out of this one here. Dark Elves, as I just already mentioned there, and I'll say it again and I'll stress this here, time. He needs to get his stride. It's going to be starting, you can already see it starting now. It's starting. Game 3, and then watch out Game 4. If he wins this Game 3, I expect by the end of the season, that's not going to be number 6. That's going to be closer up here. That's my prediction. I'm going to stand by that. And if you let me down, trust me, the Gorbs know where you live, lad. Okay? That's not a threat. That's just a promise. Don't let me down. All right. And here we are. The Skaven is stuck at position number 7. 2 losses. Look, here's honesty. You're not out of it, lad. Figure out what works for your firm. If anything, it's a learning season. All right? Fair? Fair. All right? Because like I said, Skaven, you so much learn. They are such a fragile team, and yet risk is the business. This is how they win games. And also, it's the same flip of the coin. They also lose games exactly the same way. So, there's never a perfect answer for Skaven. All I'll say is here privately, you're better than the other Skaven coach I've had to recently broadcast, if you know what I mean, lads. Alright. And meanwhile, Ogres. For now, we love you. It's not your firm. This is not your firm, alright? 100% totally wrong for you. Clearly. But that's what the BBPN's all about there. Now and then you discover something that's just wrong. Totally wrong. And you can see there by the scores, nothing big there, but you can see there. Goat boy, you proved me right on that one there. You found a way. It's been beautiful to see. Alright. That is the Angry Panda division out of the way. Now I gotta look at the one last division there that I don't think anyone knows how to explain this one here. Right. Tasrin division coming up. Alright, now we gotta look at Tasrin division of all things here, because this has been the division that, let's face it here, started off with, already we've got the explosive, weird stuff happening here. Some of it is still continuing, the rest of it there, it's almost going as predicted, and maybe even more so. It's a hard thing to articulate there, but let's see if I can explain as we go along here. First off, the reason why the division now has this shirt as its logo there. Phantom Dodger Duelist, Luke Quad 4. Bloody hell, you've done it again here. Let's take a look how the firm has developed here after the end of week 2 here. You can see 2 rerolls, Apothecary, 2 Fan Factor. And look at it. They're just storming to win after win. Production after production. He's now got the Blitzer doing the great job there. The Catcher's doing its job. The 2 AG5s there now. He did finally got one of his lads banged up, but he's got so many reserves here. Nothing's going to stop him anytime soon. Let's face it here. It's going to come down to, it's already becoming, he's becoming, by, how to summon this here? It's already looking like he's going to be one of the 3 firms to beat out of this division. And this is only week fucking 2. But it's a measure of the coach. He has found a miracle team. And God, it's balls to the fucking wall. It's been beautiful to watch. It's not so beautiful when you're on the receiving end of it, though. And you all testify to it. You've all got my sympathies. Because I know I'm the next one who's going to get a nice good fisting, solid fisting from this firm later on in the season. Oh, God, that's a moment. Bring lube. That's all I'll say. All right, now, the Bone Street crew here from Vought. He's trying something a little different there. And it's good to see there. Like I said, this has always been the BBPN's greatest thing there. You don't feel afraid to try something new. And sometimes it falls flat on its face. I've had firms fall flat on their face there. I've had firms disintegrate in front of me. But I've had other times they work pretty well here. Let's take a look how the Bone Street crew is done after week number 2. And yeah, here's his problem. Now, he's finally got a Tomb Guardian with Mighty Blow. Why has he got Mighty Blow? Because you can see what's going on with the rest of the firm here. They're not getting anywhere. They're really not. So this is why he's got Mighty Blow, because he needs to encourage things to get more SPP and get moving. That's usually the first sign right there that so far your season's not quite working the way you want it there. 2 rerolls, 2 fan factor. It could be a long season, lad. It could be. But, you know, you've still got everybody at the moment. And how's these wanking gits? Right, so, quick little review how this bloody firm is actually developing here. Well, once again, yeah, Vought, like I said, seems to be the bane of you here. You got a cripple. Well done. Well done. However, as you can see here, the firm, only one person's gotten a scalp. They're all getting SPPs here. 2 rerolls. They now have the Apothecary. And this is the part you fucking worry about. We have seen time and time again when this bloody team does well in any season of the BBPN, this has been the fucking key every goddamn time. The Hobgoblin becoming the ball handler starts off with strength 4, sir. And it utterly fucks anyone trying to deal with this firm. As if slapping the easy button wasn't bad enough, this is the icing on the cake here. We'll see how they go on. If you see this lad very quickly, already by week 3 by far, he's got block or short hands or both. Can't surprise. None. Right? None whatsoever there. Like I said, I fucking hate that firm. I absolutely hate him. Coach is another bugger, isn't he? Hammer time. Fend request here. Doing it different. I've got a question, lad. Where the fuck's the rest of your firm? You seem to have some holes, sir. Oh, well, anyone who saw the cast on Bloody Awful Sunday, oh, you were the piece de resistance. You were so lucky your coach was so intent on just fucking killing your firm, he kind of forgot to win the game. You won? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, should this Tabernac? Oh, I absolute quads fall. It's bad, lad. It's bad. Let's take a look here. He's down to 3-0. He did start with 4. Nope. It's that now. And he's feeling like that to his opponent. Yep. The fans fucking killed him, sir. This is Ropus Stopper. Good old Millwall style. They totally annihilated his fucking ass. He still got the blodge. That's fine here. But already you're starting to see a problem here. He's running out of peasants too. You wouldn't think that's fucking possible with the Bretonian. No, he's running out of fucking peasants now. Now he's still got the blockers. He's got the guard. Thank God he's got the guard here. 2 rerolls. Apothecary. Where the fuck was he? No, seriously, where the fuck's he been here? He's long fucking overdue. Well, he's here now. This is already a rough season for you, the Hammer Time, but as you'll see later on when we go and point out what the standings here, he's not out of it, but he really needs a soft week 3. He's really going to need it there. Alright, who's next? Alright, the most handsome man with a cape in the entire league, hell, across the world here. Lando, you're not disappointing whatsoever here. I predicted highly that these regrets here would definitely fit your panache. Yeah, that's the word for it. Panache. Gods in your hands, they're a bloody miracle in there. I understand you've even come away with cage dives like you wouldn't fucking believe to cunt people. Bravo! Absolutely bravo. So let's take a look here at the firm and how they're developing. Storm Vermin, well, he's got a casualty in there. But they're not the key of the team. This is the key, and oh god is he doing it. He's got a skill up do here. Blodge here. Wrestle with the dodge here. And then, well, here's the problem. His throw is now out a game. And it's an armor break. It's early in the season. You have 70k. You've got 3 rerolls. You know, I can see you replacing him. No. I can see you just going, you know what? Fuck it all. And just go and get a new one and start again. And that's fine. You can actually do that and go and buy yourself an extra lineup and still have room for the golf clubs in the back of the Accord. You know, he can do it, lads. He can do it. Will he do it? Well, that's my idea. That's my suggestion to him. But that's always up to the coach now, isn't it there? But that's my insight there. You're doing great, lad. Don't get me wrong. You are one of the other 3 teams that need to be fucking beat in this damn division here. Yeah, you're the other big threat. I am looking forward to, and will definitely cast, when the Pro Elves run into this firm. Trust me, that's going to be a highlight reel and then something there. Alright, now, Erics. You know, you did put on a great show. Everyone in the bloody chart and the supporters bench was cheering for you there. And your last match, it doesn't feel like a loss, does it? Oh, but it's still a loss. It really is, though. All because you took your eye off the ball carrier and went to rape somebody else. No, don't get me wrong. You fucking slaughtered him. But, work in progress. That's the best way to sum up your firm here. Let's take a look here at the crew here. He's got the basic thrower there. He's making his SPP. No problem. He's got the runner. He's got the touchdown. That's okay, right? You made a couple of basic... Look, we know what firms you're used to playing. This one's different here. You're learning. Problem is, you're dangerously learning here. Give another week or 2. If you can keep in the middle of the pack there, you're going to scare the living fuck out of everybody else by that point there. The Berserker. Well, he's got everything he needs, though. Now he's got the Monty Blow. Fine. Everyone else that you can see, he's getting there. He's getting there. 3 rerolls, of course. The Apothecary, 1 fan fact. There's great things we expect from this firm later on. Like I said, he's going to need another game. With a tie, maybe it'll win, and then the magic's going to stop because he's going to have a feel for the team and he's going to know what that firm can really do here. Alright, the Whiteheads, Green Griffin here. Well, you've had a rough start, but that's fine. Nurgle is an art form. It really is. I will say it before, and I'll say it time and time again here. It's preaching to the choir, but I always repeat this one here to any Nurgle coach who gets a bit exasperated with how this firm develops here. Nurgle's not Chaos Chosen. They play a completely different style, and God, does that take work and focus, and sometimes just a little bit of luck. I'll be honest, it does take a little bit of luck sometimes. But once they get going, they're fucking dynamite. The biggest issue here is, and you can already see it here in the team there, he's taking a bit of bang-ups here and there, but that's fine. It's a slow start. Now, I can see he's just acquired the Fluffy. You know, I heard so many people, like the moderator of the great channel back home there, as he would say, he hates the Fluffy. And yet he's got the most successful Fluffy we've ever seen. So take that as you will right now. This is a new one here. Why this? Because you're realizing with your playstyle with Nurgle, you need, and this is what the Fluffy does, is positional control of the situation. Professional defensive control, keep at least 2 players preoccupied. That's what Fluffy does. At least that's the theory anyway there. Does it always work? No, of course not. But in LRB 6, which is basically what the client is, it works fine. You've got the 1 block on the Nurgle Warriors. A couple of casualties here. It's going to take time. Won't lie. And your Bane is the 1 in 9. However, you do have the 2 Pestigors early. You've got 2. There's nothing wrong with 2. In fact, that's actually bloody outstanding. But already you can see, and you understand that probably more than anyone else. I'm preaching to you here, and I apologize, alright? Because I get it. I've seen it, I've played, and I get it. They're just not producing. And it's not from lack of trying by the coach. It's not been there yet, alright? Keep patient on them there. Keep patient. They are going to be the workhorses. More than anything else here, you're going to need Warden who's going to have the extra arms as his first upgrade or anything else, or an AG increase. That's his dream. And then the other one, bit of advice, he's your Kilgore. I'm serious. He will be the Kilgore. And that's what you call him there. And let them do the business. Fan factor 1, he's got 1 cheerleader, 2 rerolls. It'll get better. It's honestly there. And again, you're in a crazy division there. And it's top tier all the way. And of course, the legend himself there. It's Angry Panda there and his Orcs. Well, they're thundering alright. But they're down under everybody. So let's go and take a look at this Orc roster to figure out what the fuck is going wrong with this firm. It's not the coach. I will swear by that. Cross my heart and hope that the AG5s die. Alright? It's not your fault. It really isn't. Blitzers, they're underperforming. Done. That's an understatement. They're underperforming. But it's not the coach's fault, it's the bloody firm. Black Orcs, you've already got block on 1, dynamite. They're doing as expected here. Thrower, he's got 1 SPP. Boy, that tells you how the season's going. The rest of the linemen doing nothing. They're really doing nothing. 3 rerolls and Apothecary. You can't articulate what's going wrong with this firm here, other than at the end of the day, it's not the coach. It's been fucking Nuffle. Not once, but twice. He has been utterly cunted twice here. So let's go and take a look and show you on the standings here at the leaderboard what is going on, and you'll start understanding where my thinking process in this division's going here. Again, Elven Union, totally dominating there. He is leading the way there. He is definitely being the ranger of this group here. Zero surprise, he is the team to catch in this division here. Bretonians. Hammer Time, despite it all here, is up here. This is where I do cautionary tale. I don't consider you one of the 3 to look out for. I'm sorry, lad. You're not one of the 3. As a quality of coach, yes. With the firm of what's been going on with it, well, you've got 2 wins to show for it, but ouch. Like I said, you're going to need a recovery game there, and hopefully that's what you get. And then maybe you've got a little bit, that little flag of golf in Scottish games called hope. There's coach number 2 you gotta look out for there. Yep, because it's Lando running them. It's working genius. He's actually, believe it or not, got a low TV. And that's dynamite for him at this point here, because he's scaling up beautifully so far. He's got 2 wins. He's the other firm to look out for. And there's this twat. How he's got 2 wins, I have no idea. Alright, he's definitely sleeping with someone important to do that. And now you're starting to see here's where the extremes of this division are happening. It's all win, all loss. There's the Orcs. Now, the Thunder from down under, do you deserve that? No. 100% you don't deserve that, but it's what you've got. 2 losses. Move along. Alright, same thing with the Norse. You've got 2 losses. Again, move along. It's a horrible start, but take solace in the fact that everyone fucking else in this division here is either doing really great or really fucking lousy here. So it's 2 extremes. So in a funny way, it means you're not out of it, alright? Again, same advice to the Nurgle. It'll get better. It will get better. It's going to just come down to your second game. And funny enough, you're in actually pretty decent shape right now. And of course, the Khemri, it's Khemri. If they can't get a decent start, it's going to take a while. And that's why we could see you bought the mighty blow. And you can see by the upcoming schedule there, it was a crazy, crazy week. Upcoming there, well, it's going to be, it's going to be the beat up and banner Bretonians versus the Khemri. That may not be the matchup they really want. That could be a deadly one. Oh gosh, that's going to be a fun game to watch. Yep, Skaven versus Chorse. Who's going to get fucked worse? You decide. And of course, well, Eric, you picked a hell of one. You're the next contestant and next victim to Luke's Quad 4 Rampage. Mind you, the Norse have been pretty fucking deadly this season. Can they claim the AG5? We'll find out there. And of course, well, there's the weirdest matchup of the entire thing there. Yeah, you got it there. It's going to be the matchup of Nurgle versus Orcs. Futility galore. Utter futility galore. It's going to be great. Right. Division summed up. Is there anything else we need to do? Let me check. So there you have it. There it is, week 2, behold. It's been a weird one, alright, especially certain divisions, other ones. It's shaking up to be quite the bizarre one, isn't it? The more I look at it, the more I just go, what happened to some of you? But then again, it's, as I said, already week 2, and I've been trying to be very clear about this here. There's several times it's not the coach, 100% it's the firm. Because again, as Jervis always told me there, Blood Bowl's got one flaw, one dice. And you've been victims of it several times there. And also, BBPN, you are dealing with some of the best coaches in the world there. Fun fact there. And it's an evolution. They're gonna train you, they're gonna teach you, and you're gonna learn. And also, BBPN there, people tend to use firms they don't normally use sometimes because they want to get you used to it. That's how you learn to play against them with your favourite firm. Is now you get a new understanding. Right, so that was week 2 there, summarised in a nutshell there. We'll see you all next week there. We're going to keep on working to see if we can make things even fancier here. Use the studio, the green screen, and all. Thank you all for your support. And Nuffle, do bless your dice. Some of you a few more than others. Trust me, you kind of need it.